Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, the birthplace of America, home to the Eagles, the Sixers, the Flyers, the Phillies, Rocky Balboa and Benjamin Franklin, the Liberty Bell and the Declaration of Independence. The list goes on and on. Most importantly, though, it's home of the Philadelphia cheesesteak. And while KnuckleMania V brings us to the 215, the real reason we're here is to find out who has the best cheesesteak in all of Philadelphia. Fight Feast, episode 15. Let's go, baby. All right, we stepped outside the city center out to Roxborough to try a classic. It wasn't number one on everyone's list, but it did make everyone's list. So we have to try it out. Dalessandro's. They say we don't rub elbows with the stars. The stars rub elbows with our folks. Dalessandro's. All right, here we go. Classic. Provolone and onions. I can't do the whiz shit. I can't do the whiz. Oh, look at it steaming. I mean, this is the shot right here. Steaming hot. Covered in onions. All right, this thing is not cut in half, man. This is a football-sized sandwich. This is literally a foot long. We're not cutting it in half either. Here we go. All right, bread is fantastic. Meat's flavorful. Could use a little bit more seasoning. We're about to get a lot of onion on this next bite. This is what dreams are fucking made of. Philadelphia dreams. The onions are fantastic. Can we get a cheese bomb? Any chance of a cheese bomb? A mini one. I feel like I need more cheese. How's that for audio, Frankie? Let's try a bite with some banana peppers on it. Here we go. Doesn't do much for me. Let's just go middle rib. That's what I was fucking looking for right there. My God. Let me just bomb this down. That's it, right there. Get to the middle with the onions and the cheese. Ratings are being withheld till the end of the day. Dalessandro's, where were you ranked? Stay tuned. All right, we're in South Philly now at John Roast Pork, famous for their ultimate cheesesteak and the Italian roast pork sandwich. They've been serving these things up since 1930, and sneaky, a lot of people said this is the best spot in Philly for a cheesesteak, hands down. I'll be the judge of that. All right, now away we go. This thing is hefty. This thing is friggin' hefty. We are blowing out the back. This is, oh my God. What is going on here? Okay, there it is. Oh, look at this bread. This bread looks tremendous. Oh my goodness gracious. Mushrooms on this one, falling out of it. This is an absolute mess getting this off, but here we go. Let's take a look. This thing's a beast. Someone is coughing up a storm in the bathroom right now. This might be it. Oh, the meat is tender. Mushrooms are fantastic. Onions fantastic. A little bit of mayo on this one. I'm not gonna lie, not the prettiest sandwich on earth, but this might be the best tasting. This is unreal. Look at that bread, just glistening in the sun. I mean, this is. Ratings withheld to the end. This is gonna be tough to beat. All right, here we go. Angelo's Pizzeria. You can see the box and the cheesesteak. Don't be confused by the name. Action Bronson came here for a Fuck That's Delicious. Said it is the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia, hands down. But he says the pizza is even better. We'll be the judge of that, man. But by the looks of these lines, hour-long wait at 4 p.m. It's not lunchtime. It's not dinner time. We're in the in-between. You still got to wait an hour. Is it the best cheesesteak in town? Let's find out. I mean, look at this fucking thing. It's artistic. Angelo's Pizzeria. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is it. This is competing with any New York slice. Do you hear the crunch? Do you hear the crunch of the crust? I don't know what to say about this. It's tremendous pizza. I got high hopes for the cheesesteak. All right, here we go. Time for the cheesesteak. I mean, beautiful packaging on this. I've learned how to unroll a Philly cheesesteak today, that's for sure. And I've learned that none of these places cut them in half. You gotta respect that. Yeah, look at this. They did cut it in half. They did fucking cut it in half. I saw Gilly from $1 Million Worth of Game walking out of here. I mean, there's Philly celebrities walking around. Bread is soft, meat is tender. What is this, Sharp Cooper? The onions are getting a fucking sweetness to them. That's beautiful. The other ones look kind of sloppy. This one was painted on an easel, like Michael fucking Angelo. Simply divine. The bread. I can't speak enough about the bread. Look at all the sesame seeds. They must have used the whole sesame seed factory on this thing. Oh man. The onions go so well with the meat. It's incredible. Y'all want a slice of pizza?
If you're offering, I'll fucking take it. You sure?
Slice of pizza. Yeah, both of y'all take one. On God, for sure.
Thank you.
I need a pick from Eddie Alvarez and Jeremy Stevens. Who's winning?
I'm gonna take Eddie Alvarez.
You gotta support the Philly guy, right?
I gotta support Philly. I know Jeremy cracks. I mean, I always watch UFC fights, so he fucking cracks. But I gotta take Eddie. He's a hometown guy. Everybody wants to see Eddie win, right?
Ben Rothwell, Mick Terrell, you got a pick?
I'm gonna take Mick, honestly. I watch a little bit of Bellator here and there. I mean, he's pretty sick.
You want a slice, big dog? What's your name?
That's my dad.
Oh, this is your dad? Let's go. What's up, Bob? You want a slice for yourself? Get one. Get in there, man. Who's your pick, Eddie Alvarez or Jeremy Stevens?
Jeremy Stevens.
No. Oh, he said Jeremy Stevens. He said fuck Philadelphia.
Philly.
What's your pick, Eddie Alvarez or Jeremy Stevens?
Eddie, for sure.
Let's go. Let's go. Underground fucking king, baby.
For the Fight Feast.
Yeah. Here we go, Ryan, for Fight Feast. Let's go. We still got one more to go. I'm withholding my rankings until the end. I've been saying it the whole time. I'm not going to play my hand. Angela's is going to be tough to beat, though. One last bite. Frank, I lost the microphone. We don't even have Frank on the camera right now. I still lost the magnet, though. One last bite. Angelo, shout out. All right, it's getting a little bit dark out here in Philly. Our cheesesteak tour comes to an end. It's time to finish with the new kid on the block, Shay's Steaks, straight from the horse's mouth. If the horse's name is ArielHelwani, he recommended this place. 4.9 stars out of 5 on 1,500 Google reviews. Let's see what the hype is all about. Shay's Steaks, let's go. Look at us, we're back in the kitchen. First time ever. Fight Feast history.
That is not frozen. It's never been frozen. We actually don't own a freezer. All we have is cheese, butter, peppers, fresh steak, fresh chicken, rolls. We go through about 600 a day. Beautiful, right? How pretty does that look?
Incredible, man.
And now we do this Cooper Sharp, and it's gonna melt so prettily over it. And Ariel is the goat, but I'm no slouch either. I'm the goat of cheesesteak.
What made you want to open your own restaurant?
Taking homage to my mom, Shay. It's all about Shay. It's my dad, Jimmy.
So Shay is your mother's name?
Shay's my mother's name. We had a place 50 years ago for 25 years, and this is an homage to her.
After all this cheesesteak, look who I got to join me. Big NewYorkRic who's going to help me eat this. Big Frank's here too. Obviously doesn't want to get on camera. Let's give this one a go though. We use Sysman, just yeah. Audio guy. All right, here we go. Shay's final one. Best one? I said Angelo was gonna have to be hard to top with the peppers, the steak. Again, I didn't realize how many of these places had sesame seed rolls. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to sleep on this decision. My pound for pound, top 4, my Mount Rushmore of Philadelphia cheesesteaks. It's a 2-horse race, I'll tell you that much. All right, Rick's review coming in. Here we go.
It's a 15 out of 10, but I'm also extremely hungry right now.
Look
at this thing.
I'll be back with some plates.
How much does this weigh? The biggest Philly cheesesteak you've ever seen. Look at this thing. I'm eating the Big Dipper, horseradish sauce, 2 pounds of sandwich.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
The food's unbelievable, man. All right, so everyone putting their pins on where they're from. I get to put Atlanta. Here we go. GC for a reason, Georgia Connor, if you didn't know. Look at that. ATL represent 404. All right, as you can see, that's it for Philadelphia. Time to catch the train out of here. Slept on it. Watch back the tape. Took some time to fully digest it. Had an unbelievable time at BKFC last night. Jeremy Stevens defeats Eddie Alvarez. Big Ben Rothwell, the new heavyweight champion of the world. If I could get a drum roll. The official rankings. These are the concrete. There is no argument. Number 4, Dalessandro. It's a great steak. Way out of the way, though. Not enough flavoring. It feels like it's living on its legacy. I hate to say that. Number 3, John roast pork. Fantastic flavor. Loved the mushrooms. Very messy sandwich, though. It was hard to get out of the wrapper. It was just a giant behemoth, a boat of a sandwich. Number 2, I'm going with Angelo's. Pizza was great. Service was great. Atmosphere around the restaurant was unbelievable. Bread with all the sesame seeds, absolutely to die for. But it gets my number 2 spot because number 1, I have to go with Shay's. The quality of the steak, the atmosphere, the energy from Chef Scott, Judge Scott, whatever you want to call him. We just call him Scott. Was unmatched. The fresh ingredients, you saw it. There's no freezers there. Shay's, number 1 for me. It makes sense from my 4 horsemen tour of the Philadelphia area. Takes a neck, cause you come neck. Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. I've already forgotten it. Independence, the list goes on and on. But most importantly, God damn it, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. And wow, we're here for KnuckleMania 5. The real reason we come to the 215. As we can see some fucking Eagles fans just shitting on some Commanders fans. Shout out, shout out, shout out. KnuckleMania 5, Philadelphia. Cheesesteak? How about a knuckle sandwich? Cheesesteak? How about a fucking knuckle sandwich?